Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Mike Deering's Minecraft Hardcore Challenge with Lyte. This is a hardcore challenge. You can see some of the other things that I've done here, where we are given a seed and given a set of arbitrary rules, and we need to complete these challenges within a month of Mondays and Fridays. So we're going to create a new world. Let's call this MHC October. It's going to be hardcore. The seed for this month is Derp Guru. Now, Mike was kind enough to give us a couple of details about this world. He gave us the location of some pumpkins. He also told us where a village is, and we are given a location. And at that location, we need to build ourselves a haunted mansion. So structures need to be on to get the village. World type is default. And since it's hardcore, we don't get any of these fancy little cheats. Because, well, wouldn't be much of a competition if people could just spawn in whatever they wanted. So we're going to take this seed, this world, and get on our way. Once we're in, I'm going to start my timer. 20 minutes go by, the episode will be over. So we're going to have to get to work. There are only 9 Mondays and Fridays in October, so we've got 9 days to make ourselves a lovely haunted mansion. Here we are on the ground, starting the timer, and off we go. So here we are. You might recognize this from his video. If you haven't seen his introductory video, you might want to go and watch that on his channel. And like any good old Minecraft game, you start off by punching wood. Well, that's how this game goes. We're not going to need a whole lot, because the first thing that I want to do is get food. I want to be able to survive a nice long time underground without having to come back up and worry about food. So here we go. Take an inventory. Get ourselves some wood. Let's get a little more than that. Make ourselves a crafting table. Some sticks. And we're going to need ourselves a sword. I know most people go for some of the other tools first, but my top priority is food. Unlike the previous MHCs, we are allowed to kill the animals. In other months that this has been going on, it's been a purely vegan escapade. You weren't allowed to kill any of the mobs because it makes it too easy. And the whole point of this is to make it more difficult. Now, we've got plenty of sheep here. We are playing in 1.8, so sheep give us mutton. They also give us wool, but we're not allowed to sleep in beds. That's another arbitrary rule for making it delightfully more difficult. So once night comes, we're going to need a good place to stay. I'm going to kill all these sheep. They're not really going to do much good aside from food, and there are tons of them! Tons and tons of sheep. This way, we can have tons of meat. I'm not sure if it's as good as steak, but it's pretty good. And they give a couple per sheep, which is really, really nice, particularly with this many sheep around. Hello, chicken! We might need some feathers for some arrows later. I don't plan on staying on the surface the whole time. And by surface, I really mean the overworld. Yeah. This episode, I want to get as much iron as I can. Next episode, I want to be in the Nether. This is a haunted mansion quest. We want to make a wonderful, bountiful, mob-spawning haunted mansion. So, well, I want some nethery things for it. I want quartz, I want nether brick, I want nether rack, I want to be able to light things on fire and have the place not, burn down. So, what am I doing? Let's make myself... I want to dig down, get myself some stone. So let's make a shovel to make that a little faster. Shovel, shovel, shovel. And you're all like, what? Why are you building a shovel? Shovels are terrible. Why? Why? I love shovels. You can't convince me otherwise. Make myself a nice little area so I can have some sunshine when I'm digging. And now let's make ourselves a pick. We need more sticks. Doom. Doom. Do do do. Do 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 do. And once we've got ourselves a furnace, we can just chuck these wooden tools in and they'll smelt things up for us. Namely, the mutton. Now, I'm going to need to get a significant amount of wood before I dig down permanently, because I'll need torches, so I'm also going to want to cook up some of the wood to get some charcoal. I'm not going to count on finding coal quickly while I'm digging. Now, I haven't played in 1.8 before, so there are a few things that I haven't encountered. So if I freak out when I first run into an endermite, that's why. I haven't done anything with andesite or diorite or granite. I know you can make them all polished and fun. I don't anticipate using them in the build, but you never really know. Things can go in interesting directions in hardcore. Let's make 2 furnaces. Weirdo. I don't like things just dropping on my head. Okay, let's put... Ooh, we need to... Let's cook up 2 of those. While that's working, let's make a stone axe. Over here, let's put in some mutton and that. Let's put that in with the rest of the mutton and chop down some more trees. I do want to get as many dark oak saplings as I can because I would love to have these trees flanking my house. Granted, they don't drop a lot of saplings for what they are. And I'm fairly certain you need 4 of them to make 1 tree. So that's just crazy. So you have to get at least 4 from each tree. And if you've ever played this game before, you know trees are a bit stingy with their saplings. And like every first episode of a Let's Play that you can't cut, this is likely to be a bit boring. I know, it's sad, but there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Yeah, we just want 4 planks to cook. Get in there. Book. Now, dark oak forests are not necessarily friendly places to be. If you've watched B-Double-O's series on the Minecraft server, yeah, it's a dangerous place. I'm going to want to get all of these as fast as I can and get out of here. Because things will try to kill me. And it's hardcore, so, well, if I die, that's the end of the series. Not promising. So, yeah, want to collect as much of this as possible and make like a tree and leaf. Okay. Can we reach it? Come on, we can totally reach it. Oh, and there's even more up there. If there are any logs, it's not gonna let the leaves despawn. Oh. Come on, you can do it. Maybe you can't. Fine, we'll cut down all the other trees. And I'm not so much concerned about the wood. I don't have any plans strictly for the dark oak wood. It could be useful in parts of the build, but I don't know. It's not in my grand plan. Yeah, these trees are also annoying because there's just so much of it. But that does give us quite a bit of wood that we can use. And, well, I did say I wanted it. Now, the question is, do I want mushrooms? Do I? They might help make it creepy. Sell the authentic experience. And, worst case, they're food. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay, looks like our mutton might be good to go for the most part. Let's grab some more charcoal. Let's make some more charcoal. One charcoal should cook the rest of that. Let's see. Hello, sheep. So many of these trees are just too tall, and they're too close to each other. It's hard to get it to do what we want it to do. But once this axe runs out, I'm going to stop chopping down trees, because that should be enough wood, and we can always come back for more dark oak saplings later. I might punch a couple of leaves, see if I can get another sapling. There. Wait, what? An apple? You gave me an apple and not a sapling? Oh, that's a regular oak tree. And I've been playing a bit of modded Minecraft lately, so I keep looking up in the corner, hoping to have a mini-map that'll tell me when the mobs are coming. Oh, that's a regular oak tree. Keep punching regular oak leaves. I'm probably getting regular oak saplings. Oh, here we go. There's the dark oak ones. Just one more there. Got a couple here. Let's make some more sticks. And make ourselves some torches. Let's keep one coal just in case we find some iron. Okay, so we've got tons of stuff. Yeah, we definitely need a stone pick. Why? Why can I never keep enough sticks? Here we go. Got ourselves a stone pick. We'll burn that wooden one once we have a reason to. And the sun is going down, so it's time to go down underground. We broke our axe, so let's just do this. Let's close this up. Nice and dark, nice and safe, and down we go. So the primary rule with this MHC is that you can't sleep in a bed. You can't just let the night go by. You can't be just perfectly safe while still on the surface working on your house. The other thing is the haunted mansion has to be just that. It needs to have the undead in it. It has to be able to spawn. You're not allowed to have any light source stronger than a redstone torch in or around the building, even while you're building it. So, yeah, you need to keep it dangerous. Let's see if there are any other rules. It has to be in the location that is far enough from the village to not get all the villagers murdered the first night you're there. I'm not going over there right away. There's no particular reason for me to go to the build site until I'm ready to build something. And I've got quite the grocery list before I even get there. Ooh, coal. Coal is good. Coal gets us what we need. And iron! Dude, this is going better than I could have hoped. Yes, I'm going towards diamond level, but I don't actually want any diamonds. They're not gonna do a whole lot for me. Sure, they'll protect me from death, but this particular MHC isn't necessarily about avoiding death. It's about building a house. Granted, it's a dangerous house, but I really want iron. And probably not even for what you're expecting. I don't want the iron necessarily for weapons and armor. I want the iron because I want iron doors. What? Iron doors? Why does he want iron doors? Well, I've got a plan for how to make the building simultaneously dangerous and safe. And entertaining. I don't want it to just look pretty. I love redstone. I love making buildings do things. Now I've got several ideas for what to do with the doors. Not just, oh, I burned my shovel. Oh, why? Why would I burn the shovel? Okay, so let's throw down a crafting table. I love my shovels. Shovel. No, for the apple. Might as well make another pick while we're here, because that thing is going to break sooner rather than later. Granted, we do have enough for an iron pick, but that can wait. That will speed things up a bit. And hey, we got some more iron. Now might be a good time to start smelting it, because that should be at least 8 pieces. Good place. Let's dig into the wall a little. And let's see. Furnaces. Boom, boom. There we go. Oh, it's only 7. Let's waste our charcoal on that. And we'll see if we can find some more before that runs out. That'd be amazing. I'm not counting on it, though. So, yeah, I definitely want the iron for iron doors for in my place. I already mentioned that I want to go to the Nether as soon as possible. I personally love it in the Nether. I find it to be safer there for me than it is on the surface, particularly in vanilla. In modded, there are creepers in the Nether too, so you don't get away from that. But in vanilla, sure, you got the pigmen who generally want to kill you if you piss them off, but well, then don't punch the pigs. You just need to be careful where you're swinging your swords and picks and all that, and they'll leave you alone. Occasionally a ghast will show up, but if you're not on a multiplayer server, you can usually play a bit of tennis with them, and then they go away. Some well-placed cobblestone, you're relatively safe. It's not a big problem at all. I personally don't particularly enjoy running with F3 on, but I suppose if someone wants to do a bit of cartography, that's where I am. You can stop and check that later if you are someone who likes mapping where everybody goes. And if you do some cartography on this such that we can see where everybody goes and what everybody does, I would love to see it. So leave a comment on this video or any of the other videos, and I will very much check it out and leave a like if you do make that map with all of us running around doing things, because I think that's really cool. Here is a bit more iron, so let's run back up. I haven't done all of the design work for the mansion I want to build. I would like to do a bit of design work beforehand, such that I'm not just winging it in here. I will do all the prospecting. I'll get all the materials in here, but I would like to know that the redstone's going to work before I start, investing a lot of time in it. Going on down, going on down. Because if anyone has ever, done redstone on camera, or, just done redstone, it never goes quite right the first time. Yeah, it's a fiddly thing. You think you've got it all right, and then you realize you've made a bud switch, not a T flip-flop. And if you don't get that, well, you should play with more redstone. It's fun, aggravating, but fun. And yeah, redstone. Redstone is of supreme importance. That's why I came all the way down to diamond level, despite not wanting diamonds. Redstone is only available down here too. And, well, if I want to make iron doors that do iron door things, I'm going to need some redstone. Coming along, coming along, Got about a minute and a half left here. It took longer than expected to dig this down. So the sun is likely coming back up soon. We've got ourselves some iron. Now we can make ourselves an iron pick so we can collect the various things down there. Gold, I'm not sure how much of a use I've got for it. I'll have to think about the things that you can make with gold besides golden apples. Because if I were playing UHC, man, would I be ecstatic right now. Look at that. Episode 1. I've got a golden apple. I've got a golden apple. Yeah, that... Why am I not playing UHC? Oh, man. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh, and I have gotten used to playing Crash Landing. I was expecting it to show me how high my hunger was going to go. Oh, man, this is going to take a period of adjustment, but y'all get to adjust with me. I'll come down here, I will collect the redstone, and that will likely be the end of this episode. So we're down at diamond level. We've got a couple of resources, not nearly enough for what I want to do. I've only got 2 doors. What good is a house with only 2 doors? But 2 doors, 24 mutton, a couple of dark oak trees, and a golden apple. Heck, with this kind of luck, I might try to go for a notch apple. We'll see if I get one in the next episode of MHC with Lyte.